On June 29th, the Organization for Security and Cooperation in Europe's Election Observation Mission issued its preliminary statements on findings and conclusions. The international observers concluded that Mongolia's parliamentary elections were well run, but marked by the ruling party's advantage, and several fundamental rights encountered limitations.
An efficient organization and free campaigning marked the recent parliamentary elections in Mongolia, though international observers raised concerns about fairness and competitiveness. The joint observation mission from the OSCE Office for Democratic Institutions and Human Rights and the European Parliament commended the technical aspects of the election while highlighting significant areas for improvement to ensure a level playing field for all candidates. According to the statement from the observers, the elections held on June 28 showcased a legal framework capable of supporting democratic processes. However, they emphasized that further reforms are necessary to safeguard fundamental rights and freedoms fully. Notably, changes to the constitution in May 2023 aimed to enhance the strength and diversity of parliament. Despite these amendments, many long-standing ODIHR recommendations remain unaddressed. Ambassador Jennifer Brush, head of the ODIHR Election Observation Mission, praised the new election legislation for increasing political plurality and the representation of women in parliament. However, she also expressed hope that the new parliament would address the ongoing deterioration of freedom of speech and the media. The election offered voters multiple political choices, but established parties had a distinct advantage, partly due to their ability to campaign extensively across the country during the short campaign period. A law requiring candidates to align their election programs with specific government policies also limited freedom of expression and opinion. The campaign period saw a single violent incident resulting in the death of Overhanga Province's Democratic Party head, which is currently under investigation. Approximately 2.2 million citizens were registered to cast their ballot in the elections. According to the preliminary report, the GEC's work was professional and transparent, earning stakeholder trust. It conducted a comprehensive voter information campaign ahead of the elections, contributing to a calm election day across the country. However, observers noted that the layout of polling stations and overcrowding in some areas compromised the secrecy of the vote. Tomasz Zdechovsky, head of the EP delegation, highlighted the strong commitment of older voters to participate, contrasting with the lower engagement among younger voters. This demographic discrepancy underscores the need for greater political outreach to younger voters who hold the future of Mongolia in their hands. Zdechovsky also noted that the technological advancements in Mongolia's electoral process contributed to transparency and efficiency. Mongolia's diverse media landscape provided extensive coverage of the election, but the lack of in-depth news coverage and analytical reporting hindered voters' ability to make fully informed choices. While the Constitution guarantees freedom of expression, current legislation against the dissemination of false information is being used to prosecute journalists, leading to widespread self-censorship. The International Election Observation Mission was a collaborative effort between the OSCE Office for Democratic Institutions and Human Rights and the European Parliament, comprising 199 observers from 30 countries, including 186 ODIHR deployed experts and observers and 13 from the European Parliament.